But yes, we have now loaded up Planet Coaster with... I want to know if you guys can hear me alright, because I'm kind of in to coaster type. Very much the same. You go switch thing, loads of turntables as well, that's quite cool. What's the word? I built it like up here then. Now. A few bugs maybe. I hope so. The channel goes into the switch track there. The top hat. Okay, apparently it's not. And the launch needs to be brought down a little bit. Or I just stretch it all out a bit more. I think I'll do that. Like just smooth it so it's not so such a sudden launch. See the pulses. We don't lose the train either. Okay, but why is that switch track not going back? Launches. Then flies off the track, just what we want. And then that resets, and then that then should switch back. Theoretically. I don't know why it isn't. I don't know, I think this is going to need a bit of figuring out. I'm going to start this terrain work. It's horrendous. Yeah, make sure you guys commenting it as well. Can't really make it much slower of a launch. Maybe just remove one of them launch pieces. It doesn't quite go over. Then that bit's not as fun. Building the layout a bit on from here then. Is there like a switch track reset or something? No. We'll just see how the switch track resets. I'm not entirely sure. And again guys, I do apologise, but my mic is going to sound terrible. I did leave my mics at a friend's house. So I couldn't really do anything, and I realised about 15 minutes before I started streaming. Right, there we go, that doesn't go quite as high, that goes quite a nice height. Launches backwards, it does speed up. Just makes it to the top. And then it keeps going. And then it does make it over the lift hill, over the top hat as well. Brilliant! That is exactly what we want a switch track to do. I think this is definitely something that needed to be put into the game. And the fact that Frontier actually listened as well, and have added it, it just gives you so much more freedom. It's good to know that they are actually listening to what we're saying. Okay, let's make these track pieces a little bit shorter. So I quite like low to the ground coasters that are just very quick and very whippy. I love whippy coasters. Even though this does seem a bit too quick and a bit too whippy. You know what we could even do is have it go into a spike here as well. That would be quite cool. Where does it come around? We want it going that way, but we want it, yeah, like that. So it has like a backward section as well. Now that's cool. That is really cool. I hope you feel bad for my brother because he got rid of his PC to buy a MacBook. Thinking of Planco was on the MacBook and it's not. It's devastated for the new DLC. Oh, that sucks. Look at that, you can actually do this. Right, that spike needs to be made taller as well. Yeah, that really sucks, I can't lie. The fact that you're going to be taking this part, this whole of this part backwards as well, is mental. And it's going to need to go into another spike. We'll just have a spike heavy coaster. Let's have a go into a little inversion here. And then put in a block zone. Because I realise there isn't actually any of these. I don't know who's messaging me either. Okay, see, look at that. It takes this all backwards. That will just feel absolutely insane. I'm so glad they've added a Blitz model. I used to use the Mac LSM launches as my Blitz models, and had one of the workshop creations that make it look like it. And now I don't even need to use that. Look at that. You can have a backwards facing break zone that you can't prepare for. That's going to be fun. So let's bring it down here. Okay, we've got to add in another switch track. How are we going to have this one? I don't know. I think like this is definitely going to be for the best. We'll have it launch. Make it have like quite a decent little launch on it. And then you can just have like we'll have a spiral in top, spike on it, I think. Although Planet Coaster apparently doesn't want me to do that. Okay, well I guess we're gonna have it go into like an inverting stall, but not actually make it through. And maybe even come up like this, and hopefully it'll roll back about here. Because this is a very long, unrealistic layout, but this is the fun of Planet Coaster. You can make things that don't make sense at all, especially now that it's got spikes. You can go up the spike, and it doesn't have to be a spike either. You can make like a whole different layout. So you can make something like Gold Rush at Drayton Manor on here as well. Now that would be very cool to do. Yeah, rolling back right there. That is satisfying. And then it's... Maybe we'll check out some of the other coaster types. But obviously we will give this a PLV as well. So if you haven't, make sure you hit the follow button. And if you do, it should also pop up on my screen as well, saying that you followed. You subscribe to the channel. Do a nice little out of bang turn here. Oh, why is that all curved? We do not want that curved. We'll do an actual stall, because stalls... Although by the time I smooth it out, it won't come out looking like a stall. Okay, now we just need to have some very unrealistic brake run. That'll do. Oh, that is horrendous. Right, let's give this all a quick first of the smoothie smooth. And then ride it. See if this coaster type's even smooth as well. So different coaster types are different smooth levels. Incline. Forwards. Move forwards. Move forward. Move forwards. I'm only going to give it one first round of a smoothie smooth. Because I don't want to sit here for ages smoothing it. I just want to try it. I'm really interested to see how it looks as well riding this. There we go. Right, there we go. Let's give it a ride. See how it looks. I'll put the test stats up here as well. That swings through there very quickly. This is not by far my best layout at all, but it's a layout that I've made very quickly to test this all out. We could also make things as well like top through 2. I think that wouldn't have been able to be made before. There goes. Some horrendous profile in there. And now we go into spike number 2, which pulls way too many G's. And then it comes out around here. This is quite a good little showcase of the switch tracks. Of the kind of things you can do. There you go. Oh, I probably should have smoothed that bit. Into the stall, and then it goes into the last set of brakes then. Which, yeah, that's not horrendous. Child coaster, and then obviously the motorbike coaster. In fact, instead of that one, let's try the kiddie coaster first. I want to see if you can boom family coaster. So let's just build a little kiddie ride. It's good that they have added another family coaster that you can like actually. Let's just build a little dragon. You just can't really do too much with it. It just never seems to fit in place. So I think this, you could definitely make it fit in place. I wonder how long it will be until someone recreates Hagrid's. I reckon someone's already working on it now. As if I couldn't even make a basic coaster that makes it around this layout. I do wish there was a Vekoma family boomerang. I think that's probably one of the only models sort of really left that needs to come. That like desperately needs to come. One second.
Wait, is there a camera on?
The camera's there. One of our friends wants to say hi.
No, I don't want to be on camera.
Oh, you don't want to be on camera?
I look ugly as shit, no.
They can hear you.
Oh.
They can see me. There you go, there's the hand. You've got so much paint on your hands.
Oh my god, you think that? It's on my face, can you see it?
Yeah. Ashley's been doing a bit of painting around the house. She's covered in paint right now.
House looks good.
Right.
I want to cuddle.
I do not want paint all over me.
It's dry. Well, you know, I don't care.
There you go, they can see you. Look, you're up in that little top corner there. It's there.
What, can I not say anything inappropriate? They got penis.
I can't believe you just said that. I don't know if anyone heard or not, but Ashley was very inappropriate. We do not condone that on the Coaster Climax channel. Okay, it says now making it round. Maybe not going the quickest.
Can I come back?
The lift hill definitely needs to be taller. Not even making it round there.
Daisy, that prostitute you have.
Right. There we go. Let's make it just a little bit taller. Give it that little bit more speed. There we go. Look at that, it's actually making it around the layout this time. Oh, I spoke too soon. Okay, this definitely needs to be lowered. Okay. Backwards, then we'll just give it a little smooth. Give it all a big burst of smooth. This bit doesn't want to smooth. Bank too much. Go back too much. There we go! Let's give this one a very quick ride. Is it going to go around? And round it goes. So again, this is just a little family Vekoma coaster. Just very basic. Seems alright. Does the job. Ashley, you're terrible.
I'm terrible.
Alright.
I don't know the difference between prostitute. Sorry. These are the difference between prostitute and prostitute.
So that's the little family Vekoma coaster. That's obviously new to this DLC.
Prostitute.
Alright, it does the job. Yeah, no, it's good to have another little family coaster here. But now obviously we've got Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Do you know what I wonder? I wonder what happens if you put a swing launch in right out of the station. Would it like swing out of the back out and out of the station so you can technically make a boomerang? Or did it just stop in the station? No, it just stops in the station. See, that's something that would be very cool to have. Be able to make a boomerang coaster. But yeah, let's see what they've done it. Right, let's make a layout. I'm not gonna go so extreme with the spikes on this one. But I do want to make kind of somewhat of a long layout. I started off with a little mini boost. and going around. And again, guys, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button. We do lots of different stuff over here. Lots of Planet Coaster videos, different theme park trips we do. Usually lots of short form content as well. So if you like short form content, then definitely hit the subscribe button. Alright, so let's start the test. Okay, that boost needs to be a bit more of a boost than what it actually is. This is just a little mini boost here, but it needs to be a bit more intense. It's not really boosting it. It's meant to be a motorbike. There we go. And the swing launch as well isn't going to be too big or too insane. I'm going to try and keep it somewhat family friendly. Does this let you invert? Oh, you can invert with this. Although that might be you can have extended track limits off. Right, shall we build? How should we build this? I kind of want it to... There's so many different options. I don't even know what all of these do. I kind of want it to turn, then spike here, which would be quite cool. Yeah, like that. And it's not going to be a quick launch either. And it's not going to angle vertically. I don't like the way that this doesn't seem to smooth very well going into the spikes. But that's alright. We'll have like one little one there. Back. Right, so as I don't really want it to kind of... I'm also going to add a drop track in as well. Oh, that's been a boo-boo. This is something that's going to be quite confusing. Why, thank you, Ashley. Ashley, you keep scaring everyone off, so... Right. Needs help with spelling if anyone knows how to spell. Right, let's... What should we do from here? There's a few different options we can do. I think this here would be a good spot for a drop track. I'll put in the drop track. Okay. It might need to be a bit more forward because that kind of... Everyone likes my coaster, thank you. Right, let's go down now, like this. So again, this has got the same drop track that's on like the other Intamin family coaster. So we'll bring this round here. And obviously this is in with a new Sorcery DLC. And there's also a lot more scenery pieces as well. As the Planet Coaster's first proper DLC. Because I mean, the Extreme Pack, you can't really count. It came out a month after the game opening. Okay, now let's swing the back around this way. I don't really know how to get it back to facing forwards. Because I mean, I could put it into another spike, but I don't really want this coaster to be spike heavy. Right. Now let's bring this down like this. Now I kind of want it to go into a switch track here. Yeah. And then you can sort of hit some brakes here. Kind of a bit like Batman Gotham City.
It's bad. What?
Right, so yeah, we're going to get it going with that spike. And we'll see if that actually works as well, because that'll be interesting to see if it does work.
What, you functionally well? So I can't put penis in the...
We'll do like an airtime hill, because obviously this is going backwards as well.
Yeah, they do.
I'll see if I can just do it manually.
Oh, it's not bad, Ken.
Well, fine, actually.
I've had another try one, yeah.
Very, very consistent. As in, we'll ignore the fact that it took me 4 months to upload my phantom. Okay, so this is a bit of an issue we have. Okay, I think that's like a different type of switch track then. Maybe that's... Yeah, okay, so it comes down there. So I've used the wrong switch track type. Okay, that's confusing. There we go, that's what I was meant to use. Oh, actually screaming. Oh, no one's like this at making it around the layout. It needs to be launched. Because it has like no speed at the moment. I don't even know where I could add in the launch track. I want it to have too much force over here. Okay, here's switch track number 1. It'll roll up, it'll roll backwards. And then it goes up into the brake run, where it then stops and there's a drop track. Then it launches backwards. Which obviously I don't want this going at too much speed because you can't anticipate the backward sections. But I think that does need a little bit more speed. No! I like the fact that you can see the switch track as well. I feel like that goes through too quickly. If we start that down and actually give this a bit more of a push, maybe I might be happy with that. Have I smoothed any of this bit out? It doesn't look like it. Right, I need to get smoothing. And then we can actually give this a POV of the last track type of this new DLC. And then we can go check out some of the flat rides as well. If you guys have any questions about the DLC or anything you're wondering, comment down below and I will check it all out for you. Smooth, 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 smooth. And it goes into the drop track. Very standard. Obviously this has been in the game since the start, doing drop tracks, like the model of 13. And actually no, if you go to put in the chat, my chat does not seem to be... Oh my god, my chats weren't loading. Okay. Right, we need to get Ashley blocked. None of my chats were showing up. Right, people trolls what coaster is it? This is the Intamin motorbike coaster. This is for the new Sorcery DLC. It's based off of Hagrid, Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure in Universal. So, yeah, this is Planet Coaster 2, where you just build your own theme parks. As well, if you wasn't sure. Where it's now got the swing launches, that's quite intense there. But again, if you haven't, make sure you hit the subscribe button. There we go. Now we've got the drop track, drops down, all good. And then it goes backwards. Oh, you know what Planet Coaster 2 is? Yeah, so this is the new Sorcery DLC that come out just over an hour ago. All coasters have the switch tracks. Nope, so it's only the... Oh, I really like watching it like that. It's such a cool sight. So it's only... I'll show you. So we have the Automax Raid, which is based on the Intamin Blitz. That has the switch tracks. And the motorbike coaster as well. That has the switch tracks as well. And then the other coaster as well, in with the new DLC, it's a little family coaster as well. And I don't know, this just looks a lot better, in my opinion. But they're the three coasters. Right, we've also got some... There we go. So we've got this, which is this right type. But if it is, comment what it is based off of, because I don't actually know, but it does. But it's still... That's really cool. And the other one, of course, I know they said it was big, but this is actually quite loose and things like that. Can't find it. What's that? The track type. So you've got to go into Steam. Let me show you my desktop view. And here then. So let's load back up. Change the screen as well. Where the seats all move. Okay, so okay, let's do. They sound like a space one. Okay, why? Try high above the Highlands. Not too sure what's going on there. But maybe just a bug in the game. But we've got the Flying Theatre, which is cool. Very cool ride type. And then obviously the other things you've got as well. Scenery pieces. All kind of sorcery stuff, obviously with a sorcery pack. You've got like little gems and witchcraft and buildings. What's this? Magical smoke. Okay, that's quite cool. There we go. This is sort of cool for like if you're making like a Harry Potter style ride, which kind of actually works in with this. Got new bins as well. Oh, it just seems to be lots of new stuff. One of the cool things that you can do as well, if I show you, which they were showing off quite a lot with this whole new thing, is with the buildings, you can now rotate the whole building off axis, which you couldn't actually do before. You could only rotate it on the x-axis, which was this one, the buildings. But now you can sort of make it look like it's sinking, which I think is quite cool. Well, quite cool for like a haunted house style thing. Yeah, it's quite good, this little scenery pack. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to load up a park I've got already and build some form of coaster for it. What one should we do? So I made loads of little concept coasters. Got 13 here. Galacticas. That would be quite cool, actually. Let's do a little one for Galactica. Comment in the chat. Do we do the motorbike coaster or do we do the Blitz? Quickly comment that down while I. Which one's it in? First the single. That was going to fit when applied. No, it's not single. I think coasters. Yes, it's in coasters. This is the little blueprint on the Steam Workshop of Galactica. Oh, my computer's going to hate the fact that I've just built this, but it's just Galactica's layout. And we're going to build, let's see, a little spike come out of here somewhere. I just love spikes. I've only ever done one coaster, I believe, with a spike. That's too tatty. Well, the amount of times I've used this map is just mental. On launch, this ain't quite lined up. And that thought on this. This is all of mine seem to have inverse. I'm too cool for that, it as well, to be fair. So we need to figure out where we're going to put switch track. Because obviously the whole point of this new model is the switch track. So we do need to figure out what we're doing with that. And again, once again, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you do hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and channel so much. No, I don't want to do that. Up a bit like that. Part stain, and it's going to come around here like this. I kind of think I know where I'm going to put the spike, but I need to think about how I'm going to incorporate it in. It'd be quite cool for the spike to come under like that, and then say come up there. But I need to think. Because it needs to sort of come through at quite slow speed. Now maybe I can sort of bring it around here and wrap it around this tree maybe? And if any of you guys have got any suggestions as well, pop them in the chat. I feel like it's going to have quite, yeah, it's got quite a bit of speed coming around here. I did a little trim break. Okay, I need to figure out how I'm going to get the spike to come up because of I've kind of got an idea. The switch track isn't going to happen by here. It's going to happen okay, let's see if I can get yeah, kind of a bit like that. Just do it like this. No, because now that's not right. More like there. A little bit further out, I'd say. But it needs to be a little bit more of an angle. control spike. That way I'm gonna have to move. I really like this little bit here. So that's fine. I can still keep it. I'll reset under trees. I'll worry about them later. We go at tree height. This, yeah, comes through a bit too quickly. We put one bit of trims. I should sort that out. And get it to actually roll back. Alright, let's see. Rolling back. Already went missing, but I'm back. I'm busy playing the new DLC. What do you think of it? It's pretty good. The switch tracks, I think, are definitely going to make a massive difference to some of the coasters we can make. I don't really want brim brakes. I kind of wanted to just slowly lose speed by itself. But that's going to be quite hard to do. Unless I have it doing some like airtime hills here. It's so fun. What coasters have you made so far then? I'd also as well like to thank Excel. My mic sounds terrible. And I'm just not too impressed with it. But I haven't lost my mic, I've left them somewhere. I know where they're safe, but still it was very frustrating. Okay, smooth all this forwards. I hope it's lost enough speed to go through this somewhat slowly. Right, what's the speed up now? 29 miles an hour. Let's see. No, it definitely hasn't. There needs to be some trims. Because that would make it up there. Didn't try to make... Totally didn't try to make Tutatis, but gave up. Tutatis is such a great coaster. I love it. I might make a recreation of it. As well, guys, I think I'm going to make an announcement soon, which will be very interesting for some of you guys. So make sure you are subscribed, as I'm kind of half coming close to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm doing something special for that. So make sure you are subscribed if you want to enter whatever I've got going on. I'm not going to say it, I nearly did. But make sure you are subscribed, because it is something very, very cool that I'm going to be doing. Ah, it just makes it through. No. That is so frustrating. Because I can't build much higher because of the tree line. I think I already know this. I think I have told you before. So, make sure you subscribe, whoever's watching. Right. Let's see if it comes around here. Build some pretty juicy G-forces. And then just slow down before going in. And then ultimately rolling back. And as it rolls back, it goes under here. Into a launch. Which is way too quick. It's only supposed to be a little boost. And it's gonna go. Oh no. No, I think the launch speed's fun. It needs to go up if anything. Is it along the lines of a thing that never happened before? No. No, it's not. It's something that, in fact, I'm not even going to say. I'll leave it as a surprise. But it's something good. But make sure you are subscribed to see what happens. But let's see how many where I am it soon. And hopefully in a few months I'll reach 1,000. This definitely needs to be smoothed out. Oh, I get what you mean, JJ, now. So it rolls back here. And then launches upwards. And then rolls back down. And then relaunches more. And then actually makes it through this layout. That's a bit quick, to be fair. Let's actually just slow that down a bit. The reason that slows down there is because of them brakes. If we remove them brakes, we should actually get a bit higher up the spike, even though that is about 3 lines up. I don't really care too much. The spikes are awesome. Let's just try to smooth all this out as well. And then we can give it a quick ride. Smoothie, smoothie, smoothie. Yeah, how are you all finding the new DLC? I mean, me, I'm not really much of a themer. I kind of try and theme, but get bored or stuck, and it's not something I typically do. I much prefer building coasters. So the new theme thing it for me is cool. We'll probably reuse it. But the new coaster types massively is a game changer for me. There's none of that really needs swords. That looks horribly profiled. Oh well. Right, let's give it a quick. Oh, that's all quite a bit jolty. That bit there's quite smooth. But quite boring. It all definitely needs another round of smoothing. Oh no, it's rolling back. And launching upwards. And rolling back again. And launching forwards with some good airtime. And actually make it round this time. Slowly though, that needs to be sped up. Right, anyway guys, I will be back in a minute because I need to go for a wee. So I'll be back in 1 moment. Alright guys, I am back. I do apologise for that. I just needed to wee. Okay. Let's make the track pizza smaller so I can actually profile it a bit better. know, it'd be rude if we didn't add in sort of like a Mosasaurus roll kind of thing. Oh, JJ, I need you to let me know as well about Scarefest if you're coming. But it's sort of like a rough gauge, too much on how it comes out. Most of my coasters I am. Oh, do you know what would be? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I know I said I wasn't going to switch track heavy, but they're just so cool. So, why not? Okay, it's definitely not making it up to that. Will do, but not sure. I mean, you will though. Alright, that's not worries. We'll sort it out. But we ignore the fact that we're going to quite literally... Well, no, this ain't going to have a launch, so we can actually make it a little bit deeper. Kind of half getaway with it. Although this will be the second ride at Towers to have a backwards facing the Helix. It doesn't have a proper layout. Even though we gotta have an inversion that goes upside. Well, an inversion that goes upside down. Great. I have a feeling it may not make it around this. You know, where's the train now? Ah, but didn't even make it around that. That definitely needs to be sped up a little bit more. Maybe another little bit of launch. That can stop it from staying. No, it's not. I reckon everyone's just too busy playing it when it comes to DLCs. That's where to come around to. Right. And there's a nice straight bit coming here. But I need it to come in facing. Let's see how it finds it through this. Where even is the coast? There it is. Okay, it's coming around at a lot more speed than I thought. That's so gonna fly off the edge. Some parts didn't. Too quick. It's actually a good speed. But that bit there, that looks way too intense. Right. I'm going to build a dive loop. I was then going to go into a switch track. We've got to find the right one. Now we've got to go the other way. That would be good, but I want it. What? That confused me. So it comes. What? It'll go up there. No. I want it to go turn. Yes, that's the one. Because then at this point, then I'm going to put brakes on it. It's going to have not a lot. Nope, we do not want a turntable. We want that. And more block brakes. And then connect it up. Right, let's now make the spike. There we go. Right, let's see how it goes. I've even got a little bit of chocolate here to celebrate a poster. Okay, that doesn't actually put as many G's as I thought it would. Depends on what it actually is. You can't stop making it around that bit. No! Right, I don't want to put a launch there because it's right at the end of the track. And give it all a bit of a smoothie smooth. While we restart the test. And speed up the test so it can come around even quicker. I love how I said I wasn't going to overdo it with the spikes. But spikes are so much fun. There they come, but that one. This goes too quick. I'm thinking maybe slow this down. And add a bit of a launch there. So it doesn't go up there so high either. Then it still comes out here at the same speed. I think that will probably be worthwhile doing. There we go, and it comes down here backwards. And that. Right, let's give this whole track a burst of smoothies. It's where did that switch tracks are now in the game. This is like through the trees we go, gives you the extra push you need. That is all. Yeah, don't. Okay. Hopefully then this should be fine. Few sections I've got to fix. I've got to fix this one. By just smoothing it out. And this one as well. Oh, that looks horrendous. Why has the inversion disappeared? We want to keep the inversion. The one thing Planet Coaster need to fix, when you smooth, it just deletes inversions. You're like, no, I moved that inversion there. I want that inversion. Keep the inversion. Oh no, it's doing as it's meant to do. Oh, okay, maybe it's not. Be sped up a bit. Because that's... This is a lot of track. I feel like it's not a big footprint. Especially to have 3 switch tracks. Though the other 2 ain't actually necessary. Go on, please make it through. Nice and slowly. But it does make it through. And it goes through the multi-service roll at a good speed. Goes through all this at a good speed. Goes up the spike. way. Ooh. Ah. Just not enough. This whole bit, to be fair, could just be lowered to make it a bit more fun. That's lowered by 2 foot. But we could also make this as well just the slightest bit quicker. Okay, let's ride the ride. Let's see how it goes. This whole ride, I feel, was quite intense. I feel like the trains need to be slightly shorter, but I'm not worrying with that because I was going to throw off the entire ride layout, and I can't be asked to do that. There we go, and now it starts to go round. The hang time on there should be really good. I don't like how slow it goes through there, it's a bit too slow. Quite like this layout. I feel like it's a little bit too long, but it has a bit of everything. Cool, and that whip down there would be so much fun. And you get to watch this little switch track as well. There you go, go into there. Right, let's see if we can add in another train. Because I think JJ's just being weird. Let's see. Yep, I can add in another train perfectly fine. Set. Round it goes, round it goes. Switch moves. Goes. When does the switch track move back? When the other train's approaching it? So that's still in the wrong position for a next train to come. I mean, the next train isn't actually moving. Could be because that is ever so slightly in that clock zone. Yeah, it is. Let's set that to drive tyre as well. And now we just wait for it to go all the way around again. And then I will start to... My game just bugged and then my mate's IG again. Well, as soon as this... as soon as this is done, I'll be ending the stream. I've been streaming for quite a while now. And I'm going to just sort of play some of the DLC myself as well. And see what sort of creations and concoctions I can come up with. Alright, so that's gone through there. Now the next train should theoretically dispatch. But it's not. It's just chilling inside of the wall. No idea why. Oh well. Anyway guys, that is all from me now. If you guys did enjoy the stream, hit the like button, especially hit the subscribe button, as I have got some really good news coming, as you guys could potentially win something very, very cool. But that's all from me now. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Goodbye guys. Thanks for watching.